We had to wait for
Yes,
10
we
minutes.
can
I had
see
to
the
restart.
portal.
You can see the portal, right? Great.
Yes,
Right. So
yes,
guys, I
sir.
was saying, okay, great. People are still joining. Meanwhile, I'll quickly finish a few observations and we'll start. So I was saying yesterday while delivering the session, I explicitly told you guys that while creating or while accessing this portal, you will get some error here. Not an error actually, that's a message that you will require a storage account. And to create a storage account, I asked you to get in touch with your subscription owners. Still, I have got many messages and screenshots that this is what we are getting. So guys, please be focused when I'm saying something. Make a note of that if you can't remember. एंड आई अंडरस्टैंड इट हैपेंस, थोड़ा बहुत मिस होगा लाइव सेशन में, आप लोग कभी मोबाइल में बिजी हो जाते हो, कभी किसी का काम आ जाता है, समवन हैज वर्क, कोई किसी भी तरह का कुछ भी हो सकता है, राइट? सो मे बी यू हैव मिस दैट. So to remediate that, I have clearly said watch a video once. Video में तो miss नहीं होगा, video में you can play and pause again, right? It was a simple task that you guys had to create a PowerShell from here. You had to access PowerShell from here, but to do that you had to create, whoever was doing it for the first time, they had to create a storage account which gets created automatically, but then you will get an error message that you do not have access on subscription, to which I told you already in previous session that you will have to get in touch with your subscription owner. So you simply have to go here. Let me show it to you. What am I saying here? Let me go to in incognito mode and I'll try to log into someone's account where I haven't created my storage account. I hope this is the account where I haven't created my PowerShell account. First, let me see. So here, I'm not sure if it is created or not already. Let me see. And guys, जिसका भी subscription खत्म हो गया है, please coordinate with your existing members and create one. You will require subscription. अभी काफी practice करना है हम लोगों को, so you'll require one. And so please make sure that you coordinate with them and you create a new subscription. In case if it is not happening, then approach me. I'll see if I can accommodate you somewhere. So ignore these tasks. What I'm doing here, I want to show you something from scratch. Hence, I'm deleting existing one. Meanwhile, someone has texted me. I could not read the message on WhatsApp. Who was that? It was about AZ900, how to clear AZ900, AZ104, or do I have passes? So when it comes to clearing the exam, I will share the dumps with you. You guys will have to study and clear it. Get in touch with me separately. We'll discuss on that, how to prepare, where can you apply, किस तरह से ये कर सकते हैं. That we'll discuss on one-on-one session, because I don't want to get everything in the recording. There has to be some difference between paid owners और सब YouTube पे सबको free में भी मिल रहा है, right? So some tips and tricks and dumps वगैरह मैं आप लोगों के साथ अलग से share कर लूंगा, but that cannot be done here on the recording. Get in touch with me. Talking about coupons. 104, no, I had few coupons, but those have been used already. AZ900, I think I have 2 coupons. So person who has asked me, I'll check the WhatsApp later. Whoever has asked me, I'll share one coupon with him or her, and I'll have 1 coupon extra with me. So anyone wants to go ahead with the AZ900, I can share it with you guys. Okay. Fine. So now if I want to access, what did I ask you to, guys? I gave you 2 tasks, right? When it comes to PowerShell, these are the tasks we discussed. Yes, one more thing. Sorry, you guys were discussing about a holiday on WhatsApp group. I hope that was in just jokes, right? You guys do you guys really need an off today?
No.
No.
हाँ, because हम काफी वैसे ही slow चल रहे हैं यार, and I want to complete something at least before I leave. अप्रैल का जो हमने decided date है, उससे पहले इतना complete करना है कि आप लोग interview देने के लिए ready हो जाओ, right? और रही बात टास्क के लिए टाइम की, दैट्स ओके. वैसे इट वाज मेंट टू बी डन बाय टुडे. कल के सेशन के टास्क थे वो आज कर लेने चाहिए था आपको. इवन इफ इट इज नॉट डन, आपके पास पूरा वीक होगा नेक्स्ट, उसमें कर लेना, कोई इशू नहीं है. ओके, सो दीज आर द टास्क आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट, गाइस. दैट check available VM and resource groups in subscription using Azure PowerShell of portal or on portal. Okay, so this was the homework. If this is not possible, it's okay. You can go ahead and do it from your OS PowerShell also. You can connect to your OS PowerShell and then check these details. But if you wanted to do this, what you had to do here, you had to come here, click here, select PowerShell. and then it will ask you to create a storage account, because to use PowerShell, a storage account has to be there. You don't have to create anything, you just have to click it and it will be done automatically. Right now it will get created. But if you do not have owner access or contributor access on the subscription level, you will get an error, which is bound to happen, which I already told you. Against that, I told you to get in touch with your subscription owner. All you had to do is go to your subscription, check who has owner rights on the subscription, connect with that person and ask him or her to assign you administrator role or contributor role, or owner or contributor here. Let's
Zoom.
sorry, did you ask me to zoom it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is it visible now?
Yes.
Okay. So all you had to do is go to your subscription, check who was your subscription owner or whoever has the role of owner. Go ahead, click here, check who's the subscription owner who can assign you the rights. In this case, Neha, it's me or Suraj. You could have approached one of I mean anyone who, if you guys are a part in this subscription, just telling you, you could have approached any one of us and you could have asked us to give us the right. And instead of me, I asked you to, because here by default I am there in all subscriptions, so you won't even check. I wanted you to go and check your subscription, check who's owner and approach that person. But instead of that, I have received several messages with the error message. Okay, हमको ये error आ रहा है, what should we do? But I already told you that, guys, this is not an error, this is a process, and I told you this in previous videos. If you haven't heard it, please go back and watch recording and you'll find it, that I told you कि ये होगा and you have to get in touch with your subscription owner. So errors को, warnings को, ये जो छोटे instructions है, इसको आप lightly लोगे ना, this is somewhere will hamper you in your interviews. When you go live, तब नहीं करेगा, I'm being very honest. But going live is a next option, guys. That is secondary. इंटरव्यू नहीं क्लियर कर पाओगे तो लाइव कहाँ से जाओगे? लाइव में आप ऐसे कुछ कर भी लोगे ना, किसी को अप्रोच कर लोगे हु इज नॉट एन ओनर, वो कोई बहुत ज्यादा कोई भड़केगा नहीं, कुछ ये नहीं करने वाला. सिंपली he'll tell यार go to that subscription, check who's owner, write an email to him or her, that's it. Or maybe there's a ticketing tool, और आपके आने से पहले ही आपको सारे एक्सेस मिल जाते हैं most of the time. So it's not a big deal when you are on job. But to get your on job training or on job पे जाने के लिए, you'll have to clear the interview, right? And to clear the interview, you should know the process. That if someone says that you are trying to connect a PowerShell from the portal and you are not able to create a storage account, what will you do? You should know, okay, I'll go to that subscription, I'll go here, role assignment, I'll check who's the owner, I'll approach the owner that this is the business requirement, could you please assign me the contributor role here. I want to create a PowerShell, I want to run a PowerShell script, something like this. I wanted you to have that experience. Instead of that, what did you do, guys? Not all of you, few of you. And whenever I say you, not individually, not talking about anyone individually. Most of you, what did you do? You just sent me that screenshot. So that is not helping you at all. So guys, please, when I'm explaining some tasks, do it in the same way, so you will learn something. What I wanted you to experience is to go to that subscription, check who's the owner and approach that this is the business justification, could you please assign me the role? Once the role is assigned, I wanted you to experience that. Will you be able to directly create it? Do you will you log off and log in? किस तरह से वो experience आता है ना? I wanted you to have that experience, and unless you have that, interview में आप अच्छे से नहीं explain कर पाओगे. No matter कितना बार मैं यहाँ पर बोलूँ और आप सिर्फ वीडियो देख लो, won't happen. You will have to literally play that role. यहाँ पर हम practical कर रहे हैं, you will have to play that role here in this training session. कि हाँ ऐसे चल रहा है, ये मेरा सब्सक्रिप्शन ओनर है, यहाँ पर ये टेक लीड है. देन ओनली इट विल कम नेचुरली, और जब नेचुरली आएगा ना तभी आपका इंटरव्यू क्लियर होगा. ठीक है, रेस्ट अप टू, आई लीव इट अप टू यू गाइस. इट्स अप टू यू. माइन आर, I will be just suggesting you guys. Rest is up to you. Okay, there will be a time I'll just deliver my number of hours, finish the topics, and then there will be a time I'll have to leave it. I cannot keep on saying it. So guys, please, when you do something, if I'm giving some instructions, follow them. Obviously there are some thought process behind it. ऐसे ही random नहीं बोल रहा हूँ मैं आप लोगों को यार ये करो वो करो just to make your work extra. Not doing that. I know I could have easily given you, I have owner access in all the subscription. I could have easily assigned contributor access to all of you, and then I would have asked you. It would have been just 2 clicks for me. मुझको सब पे जाके लॉगिन नहीं करना पड़ता था, राइट? एक पॉलिसी, आई हैव अ पावरशेल स्क्रिप्ट. विथ सिंगल पावरशेल स्क्रिप्ट आई वुड हैव गिवन एक्सेस टू ऑल ऑफ यू. मेरे लिए बड़ा काम नहीं होता था वो. बट देन हाउ वुड यू लर्न इट? Hence I wanted you to start it from scratch, see that error, go to subscription, check who's owner, approach the owner, get yourself contributor access, then see whether you have to log off, log in, क्या changes करने पड़ते हैं. After getting the access, what are the changes? इससे आपका एक पूरा scenario create हो जाता था. Instead of that, you guys are just sending me the screenshot. So please guys don't do that, right? So इसके बाद काफी easy था task. Here, once you are here or connected using OS PowerShell, simply आप लोगों को बस मैंने जो task दिए थे, those were very simple. I'll just quickly do it for you. These were the tasks. One was कि आपके सब्सक्रिप्शन में कितने VM है वो चेक करना है. So simple. This was the task here, right? That's all you had to do. Next one was resource group. So you simply had to come here and resource. That's all. ये दोनों का screenshot चाहिए था बस. That was the first task. Second task, guys, was to create a virtual machine and connect your operating system's PowerShell. Here also, you simply had to go here, and I clearly remember it, guys. One thing, guys, whenever you open it, right click, run as administrator. Do not run as a normal user. I'm not sure if you still can see my screen. A pop-up has appeared on my, normally pop-up आता है तो वो बंद हो जाता है. A pop-up has appeared on my screen. It says, do you want to allow this app to make changes to your device? I'll click yes. And the PowerShell will get opened in administrator mode. So you simply have to right click here and run as admin and click yes. And then you will get this PowerShell. This is your operating system's PowerShell. Now here, guys, I clearly remember, if you don't can't recall or don't remember it, just go ahead and watch the recording. Didn't I mention about running these modules, right? I asked you to run modules first. I asked you to go ahead and check everything. Here I have got few questions that I was not able to. What people are doing, they started like this. They simply copied and pasted it. It did not work for them. If I hit enter now, it will work. It is going to work. Why? Because I already have those modules. It did not work for them. They saw some errors, right? Why they saw some error? Because I asked you to go ahead and check some details before that, and it is there in the recording, and it is here click by click and command by command I have written. You simply had to go and check what is your PowerShell version. If it is 5, well and good. If not, you would have contacted me then कि यार 5 नहीं इसको, how to upgrade it, or maybe you would have Google simply कि 4 पे है इसको upgrade कैसा करना. It's a simple command to upgrade it. It's a simple command. Okay, then you just had to simply you had to come here and install a module. This is the module you had to install. You simply had to just copy and paste it, and it will install the module. That's all. यहाँ पर आपको थोड़ा कुछ ग्रीन में यहाँ पर दिखेगा डाउनलोडिंग वगैरह, and it will install the module, and it will tell you that module has been installed. Next thing you had to do is set this, और किसी में already होगा भी. I mean, I'm not sure if you guys tried. If someone tries without this also, it will happen. Set remote execution वो already होगा. See, modules have been installed. मुझको error नहीं आया कोई या confirmation नहीं आया because I already have those modules. You will see something installing here इस पेज पे. Literally कोई GUI नहीं दिखेगा, बस command line में ही दिखेगा that it is installing. And then you had to simply run this command. That's all. इतना ही दिखेगा, and that इतना ही time लेता है. Installing module में थोड़ा सा time लेगा, but you will see it here. And after this, you will be able to connect. If you directly try connecting to AZ account, right, it won't work because you do not have those modules. Right? Now, if I'm connecting here, it will ask my user ID and password. ये मैंने इसको cover किया था. Still, I have got many questions that PowerShell was not clear. I'm not sure why was it not clear. If in yesterday's session, if I thought something else, then point it out. Or if you are not focused there, then I can't do much about it, guys. So I got many questions today कि PowerShell clear नहीं था. But इससे ज़्यादा PowerShell में मैंने कल भी नहीं बताया था कुछ, और आज भी नहीं है कोई और चीज़ बताने के लिए. Right? So I'll close this one because I'm logged into this UT-Kloud using PowerShell. If I wanted another account, वो जो pop-up आया था, I would have logged in using this account. But I want to practice on my subscription. Here it is. Right? So I am logged in now. And now if I want to create a machine, or maybe just check how many machines and how many resource groups are there, that also I can do from here because now I am connected. Same चीज जो हम portal के PowerShell से कर रहे थे, we can do it from here also. This is my operating system's PowerShell. So I have two machines here. Okay, under UT-Kloud I have two machines. One is Windows, one is Linux. Here it is. This is what you can see. इसमें और information देखना वो सब आप कर सकते हो, but we are not learning PowerShell here. Now, how to create a virtual machine? I gave you a script. It is already there in the OneNote. I asked you to change those names and everything. Right? You simply had to come here, paste it. ये नाम आपको ये change करना था. What you had to do is new VM में I told you to keep your name. इसको कोई customize बनाओ. My resource group में if you keep my resource group, it will consider to be created as a new resource group. So it will create a new resource group here. But you guys do not have access on subscription level. Contributor का access नहीं है आपके पास subscription level पे. So will you be able to create a new resource group on subscription level?
No.
No. So what is the remedy I told you?
Get the contributor access when you want access.
Resource group.
No. Who was that? The contributor access guy is incorrect. That was only for the storage account because you already do not have a storage account. You already do not have a storage account. That is the reason you needed contributor access. Here we have another remedy. Somebody answered that already. What is that, guys?
Just change the resource name.
Add resource group name.
Resource group.
Yes, because you already have one resource group, तो उसका नाम यहाँ पर replace कर दो. Storage account में आपके पास already कोई storage account है नहीं. Otherwise वहाँ पर भी you could have selected your existing storage account. But in this case, you have a resource group. So simply replace it with your resource group. Let me see if I have some extra resource group जिसका नाम मैं replace कर सकता हूँ. Okay, maybe I can give here that name, or if I want, I can create a new resource group. Completely एक नया resource group भी मैं बना सकता हूँ. ठीक है. So it's up to me. And always, guys, always it's a best practice. I don't want to show you this like this. Anything you have to edit or change or anything, it's never ever recommended to do it on your PowerShell directly. You always come to Notepad, copy it, and then you change values. Whatever you want to change those values. Here I can copy paste. PowerShell पे काफी ज़्यादा उसमें errors आ जाता है, कहीं पे एक enter लग जाएगा, कुछ हो जाएगा. Okay, so now I have done it. Now let me try using it again. I told you if you want to use any of the existing VNet, उस VNet का नाम दे दो. Or if I want to create a VNet with some different name, उसका ये कर दो यहाँ पर. Okay, whatever you want to do it, just copy this script. Go to the PowerShell admin वाला window जो हमने on किया था. Open ports. I want 443 also for some reason, or maybe I don't want, whatever. ठीक है. Or I don't want 3389. जो भी चाहिए यहाँ पर आप edit और delete कर सकते हैं and just hit enter. What is it asking now? Is it asking my Azure credential?
Virtual machine.
Yes, जो virtual machine मैं बना रहा हूँ उसका मुझको credential देना है. Because user ID और password को मैं script में डाल दूँ doesn't make any sense. Okay, what does it say? No size value has been. See, installation के वक्त भी ऐसा ही दिखता है आपको. When you install the module ना तब भी ऐसे ही दिखेगा. Exact ऐसा ही window आएगा. What does it say? No size value has been provided. The VM will be created with the default size, which is standard D2S. अगर आपको कोई और size चाहिए, यहाँ पर एक parameter add कर सकते हो आप size का और उसको भी ये कर सकते हो. But as I told you, we are not learning PowerShell here. Okay. So now where will I see my new machine? Where should I see my new machine, guys?
In the VM list.
In the VM list. And if I want to be specific, which resource group?
Under the
Dummies.
resource group.
Dummies.
So here if I start clicking on refresh, I don't want this one. See, can you see resource? And again coming back to our old question, okay, with virtual machine, what all resources are getting created? Virtual network, if it is already not there. Network interface card, public IP optional. Network security group, this gets created, and obviously a disk will appear now in some time. जैसी मशीन वहां पर बन रही है, एक और चीज के आगे मशीन यहाँ पर आ गई. Okay.
So I have a question.
Yes.
Like, do organizations focus on portal or do they focus on PowerShell?
Guys, this question was already asked. Who's that?
It's me, Murtaza.
Murtaza bhai, someone already asked this question in group and I answered that. Hussain bhai asked and I told you कि ज़्यादा ऐसे कोई खास ही नहीं, but यहाँ OS वाले portal से जो हम use कर रहे हैं ना, ये वाला.
Okay.
ये होगा. And when I say guys, this has been already asked. I never discourage you from asking question. I just meant it because I want you to read messages also. Group पे why I asked last time Sattar bhai had a question. I asked him to put it on the group because दूसरों के क्वेश्चन से आपको भी हेल्प होगी और आपके क्वेश्चन से दूसरों को भी हेल्प होगी. सो आई एम एनकरेजिंग दैट एनवायरनमेंट हियर, दैट अप्रोच. इट डजंट मीन कि किसी और ने पूछ लिया तो आप मत पूछो, नहीं समझ में आया पूछो, बट एटलीस्ट रीड दोज मैसेजेस वगैरह वहां पे. Because I have observed that here we are being matured and कोई jokes वगैरह कुछ नहीं आता इस ग्रुप में. We are just simply sticking to our topics and study. So go through and read those messages. उसमें भी काफी learning आपको मिल जाएगी. And इसका screenshot भी मैंने भेजा था. If you guys remember, कल मैंने एक मशीन बना के उसका screenshot भी share किया था. I'm not sure if you guys checked that or not. उसमें pop-up को भी मैंने screenshot में लेकर आया था. Did you guys manage to see that on WhatsApp group?
Yes.
Fine.
Yes,
So this
sir.
has been created, guys. And yes, to answer your question, ये ज्यादा feasible होता है because यहाँ पर आते हो ना आप, see, एक तो यहाँ पर स्क्रीन साइज कम है, राइट, और थोड़ी सी डिफिकल्टी होती है यहाँ पर. When I do it on my PowerShell ना, यहाँ पे I can copy paste easily. यहाँ से मैं कुछ और इसका कलर चेंज कर सकता हूँ, वो बहुत सारी चीजें इसमें कर सकता हूँ. एंड इससे नेक्स्ट लेवल पे जब जाओगे ना, तो यू विल स्टार्ट यूजिंग PowerShell ISE. दिस इज द, ये PowerShell ही है एग्जैक्टली, बट इसमें मेरे पास और ऑप्शंस आ जाते हैं. आई कैन ओपन मल्टीपल टैब्स. मैं स्क्रिप्ट को लिख के रख सकता हूँ यहाँ पर. दिस इज ऑलमोस्ट लाइक अ नोटपैड. मैं यहीं पर से ये लिख के रख सकता हूँ और एक एक चीज को जो है मैं रन कर सकता हूँ. PowerShell ISE में यहाँ हेल्प मिलती है काफी. यू डोंट हैव टू लर्न अबाउट दिस, इट्स ओके. डोंट गेट कंफ्यूज. इसमें बिल्कुल भी आपको कुछ ये नहीं करना है कि व्हाट आर दीज ऑप्शंस, ये कुछ नहीं करना है. आई एम जस्ट टेलिंग यू कि क्यों आपका ऑपरेटिंग सिस्टम वाला PowerShell जो है ज्यादा ये है. क्लियर है?
Sohail bhai, my question is slightly different actually. So मेरा ये question है कि organization में let's say हम जब on field काम में लगेंगे, तो majorly जो काम होगा वो पोर्टल पे जो GUI के थ्रू होता है वो होगा या PowerShell के थ्रू होगा?
PowerShell और उसमें भी जो OS के थ्रू PowerShell हो रहा है वो. If you have to
Okay.
create 100 machines, you just imagine if you have to create 100 virtual machines, which is suitable for you.
PowerShell.
Obviously PowerShell. And it's not only about timing and everything. वहां पर एरर के चांसेस भी कम हो जाते हैं. लेट्स से दैट मुझको एक ही रिसोर्स ग्रुप में और एक ही वीनेट में मुझको कोई 100 मशीन्स बनाने हैं, राइट. सो आई गो हेड एंड एवरी टाइम आई सेलेक्ट सेम वीनेट. पोर्टल पे मैं जाता हूँ और एवरी टाइम आई सेलेक्ट एक वीनेट. और when you go to this live environment ना, आपको एक नहीं दिखने वाला, वहां पर आपको 100 VNet दिखेंगे और ऑलमोस्ट सिमिलर नेम. UT-Kloud hyphen VNet prod hyphen 001 002 003 004. इस तरह से आपको शायद 10 12 25 दिख जाए. So there are highly chances कि आपको बोला गया था कि आपको 9 में करना है and you created in 8. इससे इम्पैक्ट क्या हो गए आगे जाके? अगर आपको उसको VMSS में ऐड करना था, नहीं होगा. किसी मशीन से कम, मतलब वो पूरा आपका वेस्ट हो जाएगा, पूरा का पूरा प्रैक्टिकल. On the other hand, if you're doing it using PowerShell, तो PowerShell में आपका स्क्रिप्ट एक बार बन गया, right? All you have to do is come here and change machine name. AZVM 001 था, नेक्स्ट स्क्रिप्ट में आपने उसको 2 कर दिया, नेक्स्ट में आपने 3 कर दिया, 4 कर दिया, 5 कर दिया. यहाँ पर लेस चांसेस है. और एंड व्हेन यू गो एंड स्टार्ट लर्निंग, आपको ये मैन्युअली भी नहीं करना पड़ेगा. PowerShell में ही अपने आप में ऐसी स्क्रिप्ट आ जाएगी जहां पर यू कैन, एक लूप वाला आता है. आई डोंट वांट टू कंफ्यूज यू गाइस हियर, हेंस आई एम नॉट टीचिंग दैट नाउ, नॉट लिटरली लाइक दिस, बट इस तरह से कुछ दिखेगा आपको कि ठीक है, नाउ आई शुड गेट 6 से लेके 20 तक मशीन बन जानी चाहिए. मशीन के नाम में यहाँ पर जो है माय नेम VM जो है 001 से लेके 020, इस तरह से ये हो जाएगा. वो सब अपने आप हो जाता है. सो एंड यू डोंट हैव टू वरी अबाउट इट. स्क्रिप्ट्स वगैरह आपको अच्छे से मिल जाते हैं. सो इट इज ऑलवेज इजियर टू डू यूजिंग PowerShell. और किसी भी तरह के, इट्स नॉट नेसेसरी PowerShell, मे बी बैश स्क्रिप्ट भी दे दे आपको कोई, ये वाली, ठीक है. ऑलमोस्ट सिमिलर ही होता है, कोई खास फर्क नहीं होगा. यू डोंट हैव टू वरी अबाउट इट. बैश में थोड़ा ग्रैनुलर होगा, थोड़े ज्यादा एक्सेस होगे, थोड़ा ये होगा. PowerShell के अपने कुछ अलग बेनिफिट्स होंगे, ठीक है. सो यू विल सी इट. बैश से कंपैटिबिलिटी ज्यादा मिलेगी कि दैट यू कैन डू इट थ्रू एनसिबल, डेवऑप्स के टूल्स, शेफ वगैरह, उनसे भी कर सकते हो. यू डोंट हैव टू वरी अबाउट इट. हाँ, बट जस्ट टू आंसर योर क्वेश्चन, ज्यादा जो है स्क्रिप्ट से होगा. क्लियर है गाइस
Okay,
यहाँ
Sohail bhai.
तक? कैन वी कंक्लूड ऑन द PowerShell टॉपिक नाउ?
Yes, sir. Yes, Sohail bhai.
Okay, I am not going to show you everything. If you want, मैं एक 2 4 और 10 12 कमांड की लिस्ट भेज दूंगा. दैट जो मैंने रिसोर्सेज यहाँ से डिलीट किए ना, रमीज वाले रिसोर्स ग्रुप में मैन्युअली आई सेलेक्टेड डिलीटेड, उसको PowerShell से कैसे करना है वो, दैट आई कैन सेंड यू. 2 4 चीजें और कैसे PowerShell से बनानी है. प्रैक्टिस दैट अ बिट एंड यू शुड बी गुड इनफ विद PowerShell. उतना ही बोलना है आपको, इंटरव्यू में भी इतना ही बोलना है दैट If a script is given to me, I can use that, I can edit it, I can reuse that for new machines. Now इसमें मैं मुझको आपको homework देने की जरूरत नहीं है, right? The script is already there in our OneNote. You guys go ahead and practice it. इसको आप एक आपके रिसोर्स ग्रुप का नाम देकर देखो, वीएम अलग अलग नाम देकर देखो, एक अलग अलग लोकेशन पे बनाकर देखो, वीनेट के अलग नाम देकर देखो, सबनेट का नाम अलग देकर देखो कि नया बन रहा है कि एग्जिस्टिंग सबनेट का नाम देकर देखो, पोर्ट इसमें से कोई 3389 कभी हटाकर देखो, कभी 443 ऐड करके देखो. सो इट्स अप टू यू. 5 10 12 मशीन्स बना लो, डिलीट करो, बना लो, डिलीट करो, एंड देन यू शुड बी ओके विद इट. क्लियर है?
Yes,
How
sir.
to select operating system वगैरह, if you guys want I can give you a long script, लेकिन जितनी लंबी स्क्रिप्ट होगी उतना आप लोग कंफ्यूज होगे. Here we have to learn the approach कि स्क्रिप्ट को कैसे यूज करना है. That we have achieved here. आपको चाहिए तो लंबी से लंबी स्क्रिप्ट में भेज देता हूँ, जिसमें हर एक डिटेल होगा कि इसमें आपको everything whenever you go see all these aspects, जब whenever you go for a machine creation, ठीक है, जितने भी एस्पेक्ट्स है ना इन सबको आप अचीव कर सकते हो पावरशेल से. एवरीथिंग के मशीन का साइज क्या होगा, इसका अवेलेबिलिटी जोन में होना चाहिए नहीं होना चाहिए, स्टैंडर्ड होना चाहिए नहीं होना चाहिए, रीजन कौन सा होगा, रीजन तो हमने ऑलरेडी वहां पर है. वीएम आर्किटेक्चर को अगर आपको ये पैरामीटर को भी ये करना है, ये भी कर सकते हो आप. मशीन का साइज क्या होगा, पोर्टल पासवर्ड क्या होगा, एसएसएच क्या होगा, एसएसएच चाहिए ये वाला, इसमें क्या होगा, डिस्क व्हेन यू कम टू डिस्क, डू यू वांट टू अटैच एन एग्जिस्टिंग डिस्क भी आप वहां से कर सकते हो. यू कैन क्रिएट अ न्यू डिस्क, वो भी आप वहां से कर सकते हो. एसएसडी चाहिए, मतलब एवरीथिंग व्हाट एवर यू सी हियर, इसमें से एक भी चीज ऐसी नहीं है जो पावरशेल से नहीं आ सकती है. सो नाउ इमेजिन ये सारे पैरामीटर्स के साथ मैं एक स्क्रिप्ट आपको दे दूं, राइट? सो इट विल बी अ लॉट ऑफ कंफ्यूजन फॉर यू
long
गाइस,
list.
और बहुत सारा कंफ्यूजन होगा, बहुत सारे एरर्स आएंगे. सो इट डजंट मेक सेंस. Our approach here or our aim here is to learn the approach how to use PowerShell, which I think we have achieved. Unless anyone of you have any question. Anyone has any question, please let me know. Yes, guys, we will not be discussing PowerShell later. So if you have any questions, please let me know. And I told you guys not to do it from your office machine, right? Please make sure that if you do not have PowerShell, if you do not have a personal laptop, create a virtual machine, log into that virtual machine, उस virtual machine का PowerShell use करो, right click on that PowerShell and run as admin. यहाँ पे मैंने shortcut बना रखा है. If you do not see on your machine, you can simply click on start, search for PowerShell, right click on PowerShell, run as admin. और उसके बाद आप जो है वो सारे टास्क रन कर सकते हो. Yes guys, anyone? कोई क्वेश्चन है PowerShell पे?
No, Sohail bhai.
यूसुफ भाई क्लियर? सूरज, सोनम, शिखा, सत्तार भाई?
Yes, sir.
Salman, I hope it's clear for you. Salman has already completed the practical and it was nicely done.
Sohail bhai, I have a question.
Yes.
Nelson here. So after we are done with the installation of Azure modules, you have mentioned about set remote execution. Do we need to, I mean, what is this command all about? I mean, I just want
It's
to.
okay. You don't have to worry about it. I told you we are not learning PowerShell here. Just to let you know, by the way, command itself says remote execution. मतलब आप अपने पोर्टल से कहीं पर रिमोटली इस कमांड को एग्जीक्यूट कर रहे हो ना, उसका भी एक छोटा सा मॉड्यूल टाइप है, उसको ऑन करना पड़ता है, आप समझ लो बैकग्राउंड में. So that's all it is. But you don't have to worry about it.
No, because last night I did run that, but it was giving me a message saying that the operation is not supported, something like this.
Okay. And did you try creating or did you try accessing your account, Connect AZ account? Did you try that?
Yeah, I did that.
Did it work?
No, it did not work. That's what.
Okay. What is your PowerShell version?
It is, I guess, 5.1.
And did you install the AZ module?
Yes.
It should work now. It should work then. If it is not working, which machine are you using?
Windows.
No, I mean Azure or your personal?
No, I used on both. So I used on the portal. On portal, I got this error, but when I tried it on my admin PowerShell, it
On
did
portal
not.
as in?
On
Here,
the
this one you're talking about?
Azure, yes, this one.
No, I was very specific, guys. You didn't have to run any of the commands here. You are already connected here. यहाँ पर आप ये command क्यों run करोगे? Those commands are only for operating systems PowerShell.
Okay.
which you're connecting through remotely. यहाँ पर आप remote कुछ कर ही नहीं रही, you're directly connected. It has been, this portal has authenticated you already that I am Sohail Khan. Can you see? So why would you run those commands here? So you don't have to run those commands here. You have to run those commands only when you're using your operating system ka PowerShell. So deploy a virtual machine, try it on that, and still, if you're still getting the error, let me know. But you should not. Once you install this module, you should not get any error.
Okay, so I'll try that.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah. So guys, any confusion? Good, you ask. At least I got a chance to rectify this. You don't have to run those commands here, guys. यहाँ पर डायरेक्टली आप आके अपने प्रोडक्शन वाले कमांड शुरू कर सकते हो, मतलब जो भी काम वाले कमांड है वो शुरू कर सकते हो, बिकॉज यू आर ऑलरेडी कनेक्टेड हियर. Yes, guys, any questions on PowerShell? We are going to start networking. We have 8 minutes left. I want to keep that session separately. Networking वाला पूरा अलग से ही रखते हैं. So if you have any questions, वो वहीं से answer हो सकते हैं. Anyone has any question on PowerShell, guys? We are not touching this topic again because इतना ही है इस session का, इस training का scope PowerShell में इतना ही है. I mean, we had to learn approach. The script which I have shared with you, edit that, उसमें कुछ add वगैरह करना है करते रहो. And if you want more scripts, let me know. I'll give you more scripts. Bigger scripts चाहिए, I'll give you that. वो आप अपने level पे practice कर सकते हो. Yes, Neha, is it clear PowerShell for you? Murtaza?
Yes.
Hamid bhai, is it clear? Mani? Who else
Yes,
is
Sohail
there?
bhai.
Rishikesh?
Yes.
Asif bhai, what about you? Getting it?
हाँ भाई.
Okay, try creating a machine, Asif bhai.
No, सब्सक्रिप्शन नहीं है ना आज से, तो हम नहीं कर पाए
Subscription?
वो.
हाँ, right. आप लोगों का आज खत्म हो गया ना subscription? So who
Yeah,
else is there in your subscription? It's Yusuf's subscription, right?
right,
So
right.
Asif,
Yes, sir.
Rishikesh, Sattar bhai. So Sattar bhai, you have already got another one, right? So Rishikesh, are you creating a subscription? Are you trying one?
Currently, I'm looking for a card, Sohail bhai.
Okay, try, and if you manage to get it, add Asif bhai and Yusuf.
Sure.
Sohail bhai, I'm also remaining to be added in a group because I
Add
have
Murtaza
tried
also.
everything from my side.
Guys, I asked you to check your subscription and see if you can accommodate only one person's sent the screenshot, and no one has shared. I asked you to go ahead and check to subscription and do that. Guys, keep practicing, otherwise it is not going to help you. जब तक आप ये सारे task नहीं करोगे ना, you won't get used to the portal and you won't be able to speak in the interview. Fine, we'll see. I have noted this. So now Murtaza is pending, right? Let
Yes,
me make a
yes,
note
Sohail
of
bhai.
it. Sattar bhai, you have already got it, right?
Yes, Sohail bhai.
Okay. Right, guys. So anyone else has any question? Amit Sathe? Are you getting it? PowerShell, quick question.
No, Sohail bhai.
Okay.
It's clear.
So let's see. I'll consider. Okay, this has been done. PowerShell. Who else is there? Hussein, clear to you?
Yeah, yes, sir.
Okay. ठीक है. I think I have asked majority of you. Still, you guys have any questions? Let me know. We'll be starting
Sohail,
networking topic, guys. Yes.
I have a question apart from the PowerShell and everything. It is a totally different thing. I just realized that I think I might have missed it or we haven't covered it. I don't know that. You had told in the past that you will be showing us how to create an image, like a self-configured image while creating a VM. So I
How
don't
to
know
create?
if that is covered.
No, that has not been covered, and we have not missed it. We still have that in our agenda here. Here it is. If you guys see, I don't know, somewhere here I kept wherever we had written that. We still have that. Don't worry. We are going to cover that. But why haven't we covered that? Here it is. Create a machine or VMS is using on an image. This is the one you're talking about, right?
Yes, yes.
Right. So we haven't skipped it. Don't worry. Why haven't we done it? Because creating a machine from image, I have already shown it to you guys. Do you guys remember? When I created the VMS's practical, I used my own image. Do you guys remember that?
Yes.
Yes, yes.
I had to go here simply. सब कुछ same है, इसमें कोई rocket science नहीं है. I just had to go here and see all images. And I had to come here to check my images, either my images or if I've shared my images, then shared images. And this is the one I selected. So that's all, how to create it from your own image. Now, how to create your own image, that we are going to cover when we start storage topic, because we'll require a backup for that. जैसे ही हम backup और storage पढ़ेंगे ना, उस time पे I will show it to you. And then it is your job to combine these two. I've told you several times in Azure, guys, this is very normal कि ऐसे ही होने वाला है. आप अलग अलग आइसोलेशन में टेक्नोलॉजीज को पढ़ोगे, देन उसके कॉम्बिनेशन में इसको सीखोगे. So here I have shown you already कि how to create a machine using your image. Everyone clear with this one, at least this part of the
Yes.
section, how to create. मतलब इसमें कुछ है ही नहीं, नॉर्मली बस यहाँ से जो मशीन आप सेलेक्ट करते हो ना, इंस्टेड ऑफ दैट यहाँ पे लेफ्ट पे थोड़ा सा देख लो. माई इमेजेस में आपको अपने इमेजेस दिखेंगे, कम्युनिटी इमेज में जो ऑलरेडी बने हुए वो दिखेंगे, डायरेक्ट शेयर्ड इमेजेस में यहाँ पर दिखेंगे. आई मीन यहाँ पर सारे दिखेंगे, रिसेंटली क्रिएटेड दिखेंगे, प्राइवेट प्रोडक्ट्स दिखेंगे इफ यू हैव एनी. we do not have any private products. कंप्यूट यहाँ पर दिखेगा, ये सब दिखेगा. और इसी में माई इमेजेस एंड शेयर्ड इमेजेस. So this is what I'm talking about. I was talking about my images. My को ही मैंने shared में डाल दिया है. Image तो same ही रहेगा. Ultimately, it's the same thing. See, यहाँ से आप एक OS उठा रहे हो, ठीक है, उसमें ऑपरेटिंग सिस्टम आएगा, 4-5 चीजें आएगी. इसी को मैंने क्या किया है, इसको थोड़ा सा मॉडिफाई करके उसका एक कॉपी सेव कर लिया है. और वहां से देन मैं ये कर रहा हूँ, उसमें 2-4 सॉफ्टवेयर अपने काम के इंस्टॉल कर लिए, उसका एक कॉपी मैंने सेव कर लिया. So that's how you do it. This is how to create using your own image. Now, how to create your own image, that we are going to see when we start our storage topic. First, we'll start networking, then storage, and then we'll proceed with migration. छोटे मोटे monitoring वगैरह task, I think we will not be able to cover before this our deadline, April का जो deadline रखा है. So once we resume, एक a week or so, एक उसका break लेना पड़ेगा till the time I come back. Once I will be back, then we'll start those small topics, जिससे आपके इंटरव्यू पे कोई खास इम्पैक्ट नहीं होने वाला है. नेटवर्किंग बहुत मेजर, थोड़ा सा डिफिकल्ट और डेफिनेटली पूछा जाने वाला टॉपिक है. और स्टोरेज भी. So we'll complete networking, we'll complete storage, we'll complete migration, and then you guys can start with your interviews. Yes, guys. Anyone else? कुछ और क्वेश्चन? Now we have only 1 minute left, so I don't want to start networking. Next session से हम लोग networking start करते हैं.
सोहेल भाई,
Yes.
आप बोले थे ना कि वो एक्सेस अवेलेबिलिटी जोन और अवेलेबिलिटी सेट का वो करोगे, रिपीट करोगे.
रिपीट के लिए नीतीश, मैंने यार काफी लोगों से पूछा है. आई डिडंट फाइंड कि ज्यादा लोगों को उसमें इश्यू है. डिड यू वॉच द वीडियोस? एक बार वीडियो देखो ना आप, नहीं तो हम 1-on-1 सेशन कर लेंगे. एंड आई आस्क्ड यू गाइस, नीतीश इसमें एक काम करो ना, जो Q&A सेशन रखता हूं ना मैं, उसमें ज्वाइन कर लो ना किसी दिन, उसी में कवर कर लेते हैं.
ओके,
ठीक है, वो भी एक अलग सेशन ही होता है, बस उसमें काफी कम लोग होते हैं, तो इट विल बी इजियर टू फोकस ऑन योर क्वेरीज. बट फर्स्ट आई वांट यू टू वॉच रिकॉर्डिंग. प्लीज डोंट डू दैट कि जो रिकॉर्डिंग में मैं ऑलरेडी बहुत एक्सप्लिसिटली बता चुका हूं ना, उसको ही आप क्रॉस क्वेश्चन करोगे, देन इट विल ऐसा होगा कि यार आप फिर मेरे टाइम का वैल्यू नहीं कर रहे हो ना. दैट शुड नॉट हैपन. आप उसको अच्छे से देखो, क्वेश्चंस आपके जॉट डाउन करो. आई विल सी किसी और को कोई डाउट है तो आई विल अरेंज अ सेशन. नहीं होता है तो ज्वाइन द Q&A वाला सेशन जब भी मैं रखता हूँ नेक्स्ट. नहीं होता है तो डोंट वरी, आई विल डू इट 1-on-1, बट वी विल नॉट स्किप इट. अगर आपको डाउट है, आई विल नॉट स्किप इट, बट
नो
इट शुड
आई
नॉट
डोंट
हैपन
हैव
कि.
डाउट,
हाँ,
बट मेरा वो लेक्चर ही छूट गया था सर.
तो वॉच रिकॉर्डिंग देन. सिंपल थिंग.
ओके,
एक बार रिकॉर्डिंग
ना
देख
मैंने
लो.
देखा था.
हाँ, नहीं हो रहा है तो फिर हम कर लेंगे, डोंट वरी. रिकॉर्डिंग देखो, क्वेश्चंस जॉट डाउन करो, Q&A सेशन में कवर करेंगे. नहीं होता तो एक 1-on-1 सेशन ले लेंगे, डोंट वरी, अच्छे से कर लेंगे उसको.
ओके,
विल नॉट स्किप दैट. ओके गाइस, डू यू वांट अ ब्रेक ऑफ 5 minutes या कंटिन्यू करें?
कंटिन्यूअसली.
Okay, so we'll continue without any break, same link. I'm stopping the session.